So KLG has been known for, know, like, and trust. And, see, let's say the truth. In the past, people would do direct copy, direct mail. They would just write about their business, probably advertisement, but majorly what they do with, you know, direct marketing those days is, write sales copy and send it to people so that people will know about our product and buy. And it's direct. People show interest immediately because they are selling. But as time goes by, things began to change. When things began to change, people would like want to know more about this business because there are a lot of businesses that are now, existing. So people want to know about you. They want to know what you do. They want to know why they should pick you ahead of some other people. But that's a little bit expensive. Why am I saying that? And trust is a big deal these days. So why am I saying it's kind of expensive? Because when you go online these days and you want to start a business, you have a website, probably a funnel. When you have that, the next thing you want to have your social media platforms that are functioning, that are working with a lot of tools. Those are expensive because you have to pay to take care of all these things. You have to pay for people to manage them and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not talking about the people and I'm not talking about the tools, but I'm talking about getting the sales. You don't want to start a business and you don't know when you will start making your money. Yes, you don't want to do that. A lot of businesses, like I heard, a lot of businesses even fail before they start. You know why? They just go get the office, they get a lot of things without knowing where the sales are coming from, without knowing where the customers are coming from. You could know the customers, but you don't know where they are coming from. You don't know when they are coming. So these are the things you want to guide against. So this is why I come with a different style of KLT. You don't sell without KLT. It's not possible. It's not possible. But what do you want to do to make sure that you sell with KLG without spending too much money or staying too long on a platform before you start making your sales? This is what you want to do. So in your sales copy, it's not necessary it's long. It could be a very short one. But what do you want to do? There are three things you want to put in there. KLT. Know, like, interest. So how do you make people know you? Now go straight to the point. When you call them out or when you tell them what you want to do. Like, okay, for example, you're saying, let's say you're talking about a fashion line. Probably you sell clothes. So let them know you are here to give them the next best attire, the next best clothes, the next best shirt, the next most fitting dress. How are you sure? That's what the word said. That's the first thing that comes to their mind. So when you introduce yourself to them, but don't introduce yourself to them in a selfish manner, like we sell clothes, we have the best. No. Tell them you are giving it to them. Let them say the value first. Let them say something that has to do with them in the introduction. And you could call out the pain point or call out the purpose of coming into their life or call out what they would love to have. Or if it's about luxury, call out the luxury. Yes, tell them how they would look in the first, calling when you make probably the first paragraph. When you do this, like they kind of know you. Like, okay, that's what you do because you said you want to give it to me. That means you do it. If you don't do it, you can't give it to me. You don't give out what you don't have, right? So when they see that, the next thing that happens is that okay, they want to read further to know more because you've created a kind of curiosity in them. So when it goes to the next paragraph, the next thing you want to talk about, I mean, you can still buttress the know so that they would know you, who you serve. So the next thing you want to do is how do you make them like you? Talk more about them. See, people like people not only because of who they are, how they look, but also because they show interest in them. Everybody is selfish. Yes. Like when I see people preaching self love, I'm like, you're lying. I mean, everybody love themselves first. Like, it's not possible. I mean, except you have mental issue. If you don't have mental issue, you love yourself first. Everybody, because when you pick a picture that have that has 3, 4, 5 people, and you are there, who is the first person you check? Who is the person you checked most? Who do you check out for the smile, for the look, for the haircut, for the hairdo, for the makeup, for everything most? It's you, yourself. So there is something called self-love. You want to be good all the time. You want to be perfect all the time. And if you're not good in that picture, you would want a way whereby the picture will not go farther than where it has gone already, right? So the next thing you want to do is talk more about them. Then they will begin to like you. Then you move to objections, like come up with some objections. Yeah, when you come up with some objections to what you sell, I mean, the objections are things that will go on in their mind. They will be thinking of like, why should I buy from you? I have somewhere to buy already. What makes it different from so company? What makes it different from other people? Then when you answer this, then they'll be like, I think this person knows what's going on in my mind. Let me try to do something. I mean, they wouldn't have any excuse. They might not buy immediately, but a lot of people would buy immediately. That's it. So when you leave that juncture, the next thing that would happen is reappear to them. And before you know it, people will begin to buy from you. Yes, I made it 2 steps, reappear to them, but the first step is so powerful. When you're able to introduce yourself in such a way that has to do with them, the benefit you're bringing to them, the pain point, and how you can solve it. That comes in the first paragraph. The second paragraph, or maybe the first introduction, it could be 1 or 2 paragraphs that you want to use to introduce. It depends on how long you want it to be. And the third one, yeah, even the introduction could be a question, like question of what they're going through or what they want to achieve, what the goal is, or maybe what they're losing, stuff like that. When you do that, you call their attention. It comes with kind of a curiosity. You present yourself as a solution. Yeah, like for example, if you're saying you've been wanting to look like $1 million, this is the shirt you need to use, or there is a dress you can wear to make you lose like $1 million every time you go out for a function or to the club, and this is where you can get it. I mean, it comes together, but that's kind of a little bit silly. But why should I buy from you? Why is this the place? This place the place I could get it from? Then you want to go to the next step. The next step, okay, you can talk about them, what beauty has to do with the makeup and stuff like that. Okay, yes, I do those things, but you know me, okay. I mean, the interest is growing, gathering, and then you go to the objections. When you go to the objections and talk about, because when this, okay, yes, I actually want to look like that, and I've been doing this to look like that, but I've not really got it, but or I've got it, and so why should I buy from you? Because I already got what I need. Oh, I've not actually got there, but why? How am I sure that you are not lying to me like every other person lied to me? That's an objection. Then support this. Like tell them, okay, I know some people lied to you. I know some people have done some things to make you feel like, okay, it would work, but it never worked. So that is why you need to consider us, because we've done this for so many people. And if you have examples of people you've done it for, you can mention them. And even if you don't have any, just tell them. It's not a lie, but we know what's good gone in it. Then you can describe them, the kind of makeups they've made, they've done, the kind of outings they've gone to. You will be able to come out with what makes this dress, this shirt, the best fit for them to go out to complement some of their makeups. That would really help. I'll be back to tell you more about this. My name is Dave Kutler, and don't forget to follow this channel so that you can have access to the videos when I bring them out. 2022 will be so different because you can make more sales with my content.